Have you ever wanted a quilt block that looks bold and dramatic, but is actually simple enough to finish in one sitting? This Diagonal Stripes Quilt Block is quick, beginner friendly, and because we're doing it quilt as you go, there's no quilting to do at the end. That's my kind of block. Hi, I'm Jackie with Junk Gal 63 Studio, and in today's video, I'll be showing you how to make the Diagonal Stripes Quilt Block. This is block 7 of my 2026 Stars and Stripes Quilt Challenge. We are creating a 20-block quilt-as-you-go Stars and Stripes quilt to celebrate America's 250th birthday. Each 12-inch block video will be released on Sundays, and we will only use fabrics in red, white, and blue. And remember, no rules, no perfection. Let's get started. Here is what you're going to need. In the booklet, you will need to cut a piece that is 18 1/8 by 4 3/4 inch, and this is the blue strip. What I did is I cut mine 18 1/4 by 4 3/4. In the diagram, I show you if you do cut it at 18 1/8 and you cut it at a 45-degree angle on the edges, it will fit perfectly on the backing fabric. I am just going to trim at the end. So that's why I cut this at 18 1/4 by 4 3/4. That's the blue strip. For the red strip, the same thing. Cut it at 18 1/4 by 4 3/4, and you should be fine. You'll need a red square that is cut to 6 7/8. I cut mine to 7 inches because we can always trim later. And the blue one I cut to 6 7/8, and again I cut this one to 7 inches. You will need one piece of batting. I'm using flannel that is cut to 12 1/2 inches, and I have a backing fabric which is muslin, and I cut that to 12 1/2. If you haven't downloaded the free challenge booklet yet, I'll leave that link in the description box below. It makes following along so much easier. So let's build this block. What I want to do first real quick is just do a glue basting of my backing fabric to my batting, and I'm just using my glue stick for that. Just make sure it's a light coat so that I can lay that on there. And I'll flip it around and do the other side. I'll take it to the iron and press this from the back just to set that glue. Our piece is glue basted. The next thing I want to do is grab my blue strip. I'm going to lay it across the center. Just like that. Face up, and as indicated in the diagram right here. I'll grab my red piece, and I want to make sure that the edge is in the corner and over 1/4 inch. Now if it's not perfect, it's okay. It's still going to have that dynamic effect. Okay. Then we're going to lay our red piece down on top. This will open up like this. So let's take this to the sewing machine and do a 1/4 inch seam allowance all the way down. I'm back from the sewing machine, and I'm just going to finger press this open. Just like that. This is so easy. You got this. So next, let's move this to the side. Let's make some triangles out of those 7-inch squares. We're going to cut from diagonal to diagonal. There we go. We need one blue and one red. And we'll put this in the scrap pile. Take your red one. It will go at the top. And it will go like this. And then it will flip up. Same thing with the blue one. Pin those. And we'll go to the sewing machine and do a 1/4 inch seam allowance. I'll be right back. I'm back from the sewing machine and I've sewed on our triangles, and we're just going to flip that up and flip that up, and just like that you now have the Diagonal Stripes quilt block almost complete. We do need to trim it up, but this is going to be dynamic in the quilt. Now there is no white in here, but what you could do if you wanted some white is make this half the size and then integrate some white in here by putting a white strip here. Same thing with the red. You make it your own. This is your 4th of July quilt. And I love hearing your ideas of the different ways you're doing things. Let me grab my 12-inch square. Let's trim this up. Make sure we're going to have 12 inches. Sorry for the sniffles, guys. The old cold bug got a hold of me. All right, I think I have it centered where I want. And I'm going to trim. There we go. And then we'll flip this around and put this on our 12. Yeah, and my line goes right down the center. That's a win. We'll take it. Looks pretty good. And I see I need to trim here just a little bit. And there it is. So pretty. Then all I need to do is sew 1/8 of an inch from the outside just to secure that seam. And if you wanted, you could do some quilting in here. Maybe I'll do that and I'll be right back. Here is what my quilt block looks like, all complete. It's bold, it's clean, it's simple, and it's completely quilt as you go. I used squiggly lines to quilt it. And if you're following along in the 2026 Stars and Stripes Challenge, please let me know in the comments which block has been your favorite so far. And if you're just joining us, welcome. It's never too late to jump in. Don't forget to download the free booklet and quilt label using the link below. If this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a quilting friend. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a Bible verse and a final thought to encourage you. The Bible verse is from Psalm 143, verse 8. Let me hear in the morning of your steadfast love, for in you I trust. Make me know the way I should go, for to you I lift up my soul. Each morning is a fresh strip of fabric in the quilt of our lives. We may not see the full pattern yet, but the Lord does. As you sew today, remember that He is gently guiding your steps, one quiet stitch at a time. Trust Him with the design. Thank you so much for watching, sharing, and commenting. I am truly humbled by all of your sweet comments, your sweet messages. It truly means the world to me. And until the next video, God bless you.